Welcome to day 5 of making 1 bill in 1 week from nothing. Before today's video begins, guys, I would like to say a huge thank you to everybody that's recently subscribed to the channel. We just passed 70,000 subscribers, a milestone which I've been really looking forward to hitting, so thank you very much, boys. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure you leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I hope you enjoy. In the very first clip, I was at Nightmare Zone. The reason for doing that is because I want to imbue the Ring of Suffering. As I said in day 4, I would very much like to go test out Zulrah, and also the Ring of Suffering is going to be the best in slot for the DKs, and also for Armadillo. So there's the imbued. Very nice. I'm going to chuck 300 recoil rings in there because why the hell not? I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to go to Zulrah for a couple of hours. I've not touched Zulrah for this entire series. I basically, at this point, I just want this loot tab to look absolutely sick. And I think Zulrah, Vorkath, DKs, anything along those lines is just going to make this look so good. That's kind of annoying. I don't even know if I have a regular cape. I might have to go and grab one real quick. Nope. Alright. I'm definitely not wearing the Avers. I look like a complete noob right now. Don't remember how rare a magic seed is, but do you know what? I'm not going to complain. That's like a 200k drop. Not too shabby. I have just finished up with roughly an hour of Zulrah, give or take. If I had to guess, I'd say around about 2 to 3 mil. Probably. Most likely. Currently at Vorkath, I'm going to be killing this for a couple of hours. I don't expect to get anything crazy good, although it could obviously have. But I'm here more or less just to make the loot tab look absolutely sick. And plus, it is still like 3 mil plus an hour, so it's good. Just under 20 hours. 19 hours and 58 minutes, so yeah, I have basically for the past 4 hours pretty much just been doing Vorkath and Zulrah. Let's take a look inside the bank and take a look at how big the loot tab is. By the way, not 100% accurate simply because manta ray drops from Vorkath all the time, and as you can see they're there, and I'm not gonna like take them out and figure out how many exactly I got because I'm lazy. Onto the loot tab, 36 mil. Really nice. When we started doing this 3 hours ago, this loot tab was 27 mil, and now it's 36. We've made 9 mil in those 3 hours. Not too shabby. We need some Gold War dungeon drops in here. We could definitely go back to the DKs, but I'm liking it so far. It looks pretty sick. 22 rune plate bodies. I'm a bit of a hoarder. I like this. I want this to be over 100 mil in a few days. We're currently heading back to Armadillo. I'm going to do a trip here. I'm going to see if we can manage to get a drop, because in terms of actual item drops, we have had so far the chain skirt, a godsword shard in my name, and also the pet. Obviously I can't complain, but we've only had one valuable piece of armor. But I do plan on spending a fair bit of time here in the remaining few days, and hopefully it's going to pay off. Hello there, Mr. Godsword Shard 1 from a minion. I'll take it. 150k. No complaints. Alrighty then, boys. That is another Armadillo trip done. Godsword Shard 1 was the only drop, but I'm not too fussed because it gets to go in the loot tab. It's gonna look sick. Hey man, I ain't complaining. I see a cheeky 423k on the floor. I think this is my 3rd or 4th archer ring this week. I honestly will never get tired of seeing that drop. And also, it's like 5 mil right now. 5 mil for an archer's ring. That is absurd. So we come in the room. I've just gone to bed and woken up. First drop, archer's helm. Wasn't going to say anything. And then we get the Seer's ring. Our RNG seems to be there. I mean, I'm not complaining. I think we could potentially make this into a 10 mil plus trip. Seeing as the archer ring right now is like 5 mil pop as well. We get one more of those. This has been over 10 mil this trip. DKs seems to be pretty profitable at the moment. I ain't never going to get tired of seeing that on the floor. And Berserker ring, 3.4 mil. All of these drops are going up in price. Very happy to see it. And yeah, I think we've made over 10 mil this trip. And we could still get another drop. Let's go. But that is another successful Dagannoth King strip. Whew. An 11 mil Dagannoth King strip. All of that money is going straight into the loot tab as well. 34 mil. This is about to hop up so much. This is what I love doing. I love making a loot tab and just seeing how big I can make it. 45.7 mil currently. That's a beastly tab if I do say so myself. That's 10 mil in archer's rings. Looking good. I have yet to go to Bandos for this entire week. There is a good reason for that. I'm not a massive fan of doing Bandos. I don't honestly think it's that worth me doing. However, I would like to go for a bit of variety and also get some loot in the loot tab, which would be quite nice. My friend has very kindly offered to tank for me, so long as I give him the Elysian. So He is a very good friend of mine. I typically never give out items, but I know my boy Cozzy. And if he does scam me, then you guys will find out very soon. There you go, the Elijah Spirit Shield. He's very keen to press accept on that. So if this fucker logs out, man, woo, we're going to be having some issues. So, interesting fact, Cozzy, my good friend that I'm going to be doing Bandos with, has just informs me the last time he did bossing on Runescape was back when Cowfight Queen was the best boss in RuneScape. So we're talking like 2005, maybe 2004. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. So you guys might be wondering why I'm using this setup when it comes to Bandos. Now, if you didn't know, this is actually in fact the best DPS you can get at Bandos. It's obviously very different from the melee setup, so I thought I'd test it out and see how it goes. Hopefully this gear prevails, and as you can see, I don't think Cozzy's gonna have a problem. The fact that he hasn't bossed since KQ, like back in like 2004, like, I don't think he's really going to have any issues tanking in that setup. I'm not going to lie. I've already said to him, if he dies in that gear, I'm never talking to him again. So, yeah, hopefully it goes quite smooth. You're burying the bones, dude. 3 hours for a Godsword Shard, man. Dude, that's pretty depressing. Do you want to alk it? Oh, the grand price check, 1.8 mil. That is probably my biggest Bandos trip I've ever done to date. Because I want to actually keep the loot for the loot tab, I'm going to split the 1.9 mil. I will go from the 1.9 instead of the 1.8, which is probably more accurate. Because he's just tanked for me, what I think I'm going to do is I'll just end up giving him a mil cash and call it even there. Because I know that tanking obviously does require more attention. Although I did use a lot in Dragon Darts, I'll give him a mil split. And then I could just keep the rest of the loot. Thank you very much, man. And of course, the moment you were all waiting for, him to log out and take the elite. Nope, didn't happen. Thank you very much, cuz. Thanks for being an honorable player. Unfortunately, another dry Bandos trip. We didn't even see a shard this time. My Bandos luck just never has seemed to be very good. I have invested like a decent-ish amount of time now into killing Bandos, so it's kind of like I feel like I need to return here just so it can actually pay off and we can manage to get some decent loot. Cozzy's currently trading me over the loot plus the Elijah Spirit Shield. Let's do a quick little price check and see how much we've made. 1.3 mil in total. Not as much as we made last trip, but unfortunately we only got one restore drop, which if you don't know, you actually rely on quite heavily. We managed to get that at the very beginning of the trip, so it's kind of a bit unfortunate, but still, 1.3 mil, not too shabby. What did I say a few kills back? I told you we went incredibly dry and we'd get a shard from the boss.
I was on my ARMA and I thought we got something and you start shouting.
That's not happy shouting, dude. That's actually depression right there. That's like, I don't even know how long we've been here, but that's sad. That's genuinely sad.
You know, you get that feeling, like, you get those butterfly feeling.
Oh, did you genuinely get excitement?
I thought it was over.
Over?
The bad luck.
I was gonna say, man, I want to stay here for like at least 50 hours. 50 hours minimum. 1.4 mil, so about a 750k split each. Not too bad. It's been quite some time since I've been to the Fear of Blood, so we ended up spending a lot of time at Bandos, and unfortunately it didn't quite pay off for us. Still no drops. I will definitely return to it, most likely in the next coming days, so I can actually get some decent drops. For now, I decided I wanted to do a little bit of Fear of Blood, test my luck here, and also I've not done Fear of Blood yet in Bandos and Armadillo since starting this series. I've been using Void, so hopefully we can get some drops.
Ball is next, ball is next.
Yes.
It's on me, it's on me.
No.
Lord, don't see anything major here. Nah, it's potato cactus. Nothing. Fucking potato cactus.
Alright boys, so as you can see, World 65, we have just under 3 hours left on the clock. I'm going to do some FFAs and test out my luck. So, yeah. We failed. FFAs are such a pain in the ass. Failing a raid with like 100 KC at this point is just, it's just morbid. It's not fun. Like, it is not fun. I think I'm done for raids for today. I've had enough disappointment, so I'm going to go ahead and do something else. There it is. Ecumenical Key. Usually they take me no more than 10 minutes. I honestly think RNGesus, he's turned his back on me today. unfortunately. I am, however, going to go to Armadale right now, so maybe that's going to change. We've got an hour and a half left, so I can do a decent-ish trip at ARMA. If we do manage to get an Armadale drop, pretty much is going to make up for today. I usually am not too bothered about getting like troll drops like rune swords and such, and like half of the time I don't even include them in recordings, but when there's like less than an hour left, oh, that is horrible to see. Please, can we get a drop? There you have it, guys. That is the end of day 5. Unfortunately, only the rune sword this task. Hey, you know what? You can't always get lucky. I've just taken a look at the bank, and it makes me laugh because I started this such a short time ago, I've just been throwing everything into the bank. I'm not even joking. Like, I had to decant so many pots because it looked rough. Let's take a look. 1 bill. 222 mil, not too bad. As you can see, it is a fucking mess. Like, there's no denying it. There's no two ways about it. Like, it's pretty messy right now. But we have all of the essentials, as you'll see. Most importantly, how much is the loot tab? We started today's episode, it was 27 mil. There it is, 49 mil. It's not too bad. It's almost doubled in size this episode, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, unfortunately, today we didn't manage to get any big drops. I'd say the biggest drop we actually got was an archer's ring today, which is worth 5 mil. You know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. There's nothing I can do about that. RNG is RNG. Hopefully in the coming days, my luck's going to improve. And I do plan on hopefully getting at least one more item in my name in a free-for-all at the Theatre of Blood. Now, guys, if there is any content that you want me to do specifically that you can think of that is worth my time, and what I mean by that is I have no problem with doing the DKs, hunting for Zenites, killing Vorkath. If you guys suggest to kill Barrow Brothers, I'm not being funny, but I think the most expensive piece is like 2 mil. It's just really not worth my time. But if you do have any money makers or any bosses you want to see me kill, make sure you let me know down in the comments. So there you have it, guys. The end of day 5 of making 1 bill in 1 week has come to an end. Unfortunately, like I said in the previous clip, today's RNG, it wasn't the best. But realistically, you're going to have days when you're doing bossing, and unfortunately, you're going to go dry, and you're going to go dry for a very long time. But hopefully, with that being said, in the next few days, we will get insanely lucky. As always, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, leave it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will see you very soon.